HO tried to take my property. Then the judge exposed their biggest secret. My name is Daniel Harper, and for 30 years, I lived on a quiet piece of land that my grandfather left me. It wasn't a mansion. It wasn't a luxury estate. It was simply home. The property sat at the edge of Willow Creek, a beautiful community that had grown rapidly over the years. When my grandfather bought the land in the 1960s, there were no gated neighborhoods, no fancy clubhouses, and certainly no HOA. That all changed when a developer built hundreds of expensive homes around my property. Soon afterward, the Willow Creek Homeowners Association was formed. At first, they ignored me. Then they wanted me gone. One morning, I found a notice taped to my front door. Violation of community standards. I laughed. I wasn't even part of their HOA. I tossed the paper into the trash and went about my day. A week later, another letter arrived. Then another. Then another. The fines kept increasing. $500, $1,000, $5,000. Eventually, they claimed I owed nearly $40,000 in HOA fees. I called the number listed on the letter. A woman named Karen answered. She was the HOA president. "Mr. Harper," she said coldly, "your property is located inside our community boundaries." "No, it isn't." "According to our records, it is. My family owned this land before your community existed." There was silence. Then she replied, "That won't matter much longer." The call ended. Something about her tone made me uneasy. A few weeks later, construction crews arrived without warning. They began placing survey markers on my property. I demanded answers. One worker showed me documents claiming the HOA had authorized a new road directly through my land. I was stunned. I had never signed anything. I immediately hired an attorney. After reviewing the paperwork, he frowned. "Daniel, something isn't right." "What do you mean?" "These documents show that your property was transferred into HOA ownership 2 years ago." I nearly fell out of my chair. "Transferred? That's impossible." "I know." My attorney dug deeper. The more he investigated, the stranger things became. County records showed signatures supposedly belonging to me. There was only one problem. I had never signed any of them. The signatures were fake. Someone had forged legal documents. When we confronted the HOA, Karen acted offended. "Are you accusing us of fraud?" "I don't have to accuse anyone," my lawyer replied. "The evidence speaks for itself." Karen smiled.